It could be a summer day. So what's the latest? Well, this side, well, this is all just about done, albeit it still needs grinding down a bit. This bit only found out needs to be on afterwards because it had just been sort of bodged on there, the old one. Don't know how it's exactly supposed to go. I'm guessing that's it. But if it's not quite factory correct, it doesn't matter because it's still adding a load of strength in there. It's going to chuck a load of wax oil in behind there when it's all ready for that sort of thing. Still need to spot weld around the edge here, but I haven't got a spot welder yet, but that can wait for a bit. Reconstructed all that under there. So yeah, and the boot. So now that's all sorted out under there, just going to give it a quick blast of paint, well, primer, and then weld this piece back in, which I cut out to get to it all. So make that look like nothing ever happened, and that's the plan for today. Oh, and then tackle that, sort that horrible patch out there, and just make it better. Oh, and this, of course. Oh yeah, still need to put this slam panel back on after I've sorted out that little issue there. So still a fair bit to do on this side. Can you even tell anything's been done in here? Yes. Should point out, this is my life right now whilst I'm welding. Because with the fire alarm enabled, the fire alarm goes off. With it disabled, it makes this lovely charming beeping noise. Isn't that great? Beep! Every 10 seconds. And it's not like it's a gentle little buzz, no, it's a high-pitched squeal. There it goes again. Oh, how delightful. So before we go any further, zoom out. Before we go any further with that, we shall actually put this slam panel back on, which I've just shot blasted around the edge. Because when I weld this, it's just going to go all warpy, and I'm not going to be able to position that in its original location. So that's the plan there. Get that on, and then repair this. I have now cut a big hole out, and it looks loads better. Still need to address these all along there. But I'll repair this first, and then I probably just cut along and repair as we go. And yeah, we'll do that. this is my stick magnet, and well, it magnetizes. Now this is my stick magnet, and I use it for holding on certain little panels, bits of metal, just before welding it. And I accidentally put the welder on it, and I don't know if it's, but it's just lost its magnetism. Am I being dumb? Is this something that happens when you accidentally weld a magnet? Does it somehow demagnetize it? I don't know, but that's happened. So there's a little fun thing. There's nothing on it, it's just a tiny bit left, but apart from that, she's buggered. Well, that's some progress today. I'm going to wait for some sanding belts to arrive for my finger sander before I grind all these down, because it's just going to go everywhere and it's just not very good with the flap disc on these bits. So yeah, I'd say that looks alright. Well, damn sight better than the old weld. Still need to cut a bit of the old patch off down there. And so yeah, so just that hole and the surrounding area. I need to chop this out. Basically, if I draw an imaginary line up to about there, hold the camera up, take it down to about there, because on the other side it's really thin and rusty, and of course you've got all the holes around there. So just put a whole new piece in down to there, and then it's really shiny on this bit. Got a little bit of a corner to do. In fact, actually, come to think of it, it's shiny there. Let's have a feel. Yeah. And basically a strip down there, so not as big as that. And just carry on the rest of the way around. So nearly done with that, and then we've got to cut all this out, so A, we can repair these holes, and so we can repair the spring pan below it, because that's going to be the best option there. Lots of cutting out to repair, if you see what I mean. I'll have a mass grinding sesh. So that's a bit of nice prog today.